You find yourself in a dark and dank prison cell. The bars on the window are old and rusted. The paint on the walls is peeling. You push open the door and find yourself in a dimly lit hallway. At the end of the hall is a heavy wooden door. You walk up to it and push it open. On the other side is a control room. In front of you are two levers. One is labeled A, the other B. Beside each lever is a screen displaying a live feed from a security camera. On the screen labeled A, you see 5 people tied to a train track. On the screen labeled B, you see 1 person tied to a train track. In both screens, the trains are coming. They're almost upon the people tied to the tracks. The train on track A is headed straight for the 5 people. The train on track B is still some distance away from the person on that track. You know, if the train on track A hits the 5 people, they'll all die. If the train on track B hits the 1 person on that track, they'll also die. You remember what brought you here? You were an ordinary person, living an ordinary life, until one day you saw a news report about the 5 people on track A. Their crime? They had been sentenced to death for heinous crimes. You felt no sympathy for them, not one bit. Then you saw the news report about the 1 person on track B. Their crime? They were an innocent bystander who got caught up in a robbery and was sentenced to death as a result. You felt your heart go out to them. You didn't want them to die. Now you stand in the control room with 2 levers in your hands, a decision to make. Pull the lever on A and let fate take its course. The 5 people on that track will die, but the 1 person on track B will live. Pull the lever on B and the 5 people on track A will live, but the 1 person on track B will die. You have to choose which lever to pull. What do? Do you let the 5 people die on track A? Or do you kill the 1 person on track B by switching the tracks? Your choice. Make it quickly. The trains are almost upon the people tied to the tracks.